Before you give up, watch this. Life can feel like a relentless storm, one that beats you down, tests your limits, and makes you question whether it's even worth fighting anymore. I know that feeling. The nights when your mind is drowning in doubt, the days when everything seems to crumble around you. Maybe you've been there too, on the edge, ready to walk away. But here's the harsh truth. The moment you feel closest to giving up is often when you're on the verge of a breakthrough. That breaking point. It's not the end, it's the threshold of transformation. I'm not here to give you the same recycled motivational fluff. Instead, I'm about to share 7 raw, controversial lessons from Stoic philosophy. Truths that challenge everything you've been told about struggle, success, and resilience. These aren't sugar-coated feel-good cliches. They're hard truths, ones that might sting at first, but will reshape the way you face adversity. If you're ready to stop running and start rising, keep watching. Your journey to unshakable strength starts now. Lesson 1. Pain is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. Most people run from pain. They numb it, distract themselves, or avoid it at all costs. But what if I told you that pain is the gateway to your greatest strength? Pain isn't here to destroy you, it's here to reshape you. It reveals your weaknesses, strips away illusions, and forces you to level up. I've been there. I lost my job. I felt like a failure. The weight of uncertainty crushed me. Every morning felt like a battle just to get out of bed. I wanted to escape, to make the pain stop. But then I came across a Stoic principle that changed everything. Pain is a teacher, not a punishment. At first I resisted it. How could suffering teach me anything? But when I stopped fighting it, I saw the lesson. Pain forced me to confront my fears, rethink my values, and evolve. Think of it like building muscle. When you lift weights, you're literally tearing muscle fibers apart. It hurts, but that's the only way they grow back stronger. Emotional and mental pain work the same way. If you avoid them, you stay weak. If you face them, you transform. So stop running, lean into the pain, learn from it, and let it shape you into something unstoppable. Lesson 2. Solitude is power, not punishment. Most people fear being alone. They think solitude is a curse, a sign that they've failed, that they're unloved or forgotten. But that's a lie. The strongest people in history, warriors, philosophers, leaders, have all embraced solitude. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic emperors, ruled Rome during war, plague, and betrayal. He had more enemies than friends, but in his loneliest moments, he found his greatest strength. He wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Solitude isn't a prison, it's a forge. It's where you refine your mind, sharpen your focus, and build the kind of mental strength that makes you unshakable. When you're alone, you see the truth. You realize who you are without the noise, the distractions, the expectations. And most importantly, you learn that you don't need anyone else to validate your worth. So don't fear solitude. Use it. Train your mind. Reflect on your purpose. Cut out weak distractions. Because when you become comfortable in your own presence, no one can break you. Lesson 3. Control what you can. Let go of the rest. How much energy have you wasted worrying about things you can't control? The past, the opinions of others, the unfairness of life. Marcus Aurelius had a rule. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Most people are miserable because they fight reality. They argue with things they have no power to change. But fighting the unchangeable is insanity. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you respond. Lost your job? You can't change that, but you can learn new skills and bounce back. Someone betrayed you. You can't undo it, but you can control whether you let it break you or make you wiser. Life threw you a tragedy. You didn't choose it. But you can decide if you'll let it define you, or if you'll rise anyway. Freedom comes from focus. Focus on what you can change. Let go of the rest. That's how you reclaim your power. Lesson 4. Your mind is a weapon. Sharpen it daily. Your mind can be your greatest weapon or your greatest weakness. The choice is yours. The world is full of people who let their thoughts control them. They react emotionally, get offended easily, and crumble under pressure. But the Stoics, they trained their minds like warriors. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Think about that. Most of your stress comes from your own thoughts, not actual events. So how do you take control? You train your mind. Every single day. Read books that challenge you. Question your thoughts before believing them. Expose yourself to discomfort, cold showers, fasting, hard workouts, so your mind learns discipline. Weak minds break, strong minds adapt. Sharpen yours and nothing can defeat you. Lesson 5. No one is coming to save you. Hard truth. No one is coming to rescue you. Not your friends, not your family, not society. If you want a better life, you have to build it yourself. We live in a world that loves to blame. Blame the government, blame the economy, blame bad luck. But blaming changes nothing. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." The moment you stop waiting for someone else to fix your problems and take full ownership of your life, that's the moment you become truly powerful. Nobody owes you anything. The world doesn't care about your excuses. But if you take control, if you decide to become stronger, smarter, and more disciplined, then you become unstoppable. Lesson 6. Comfort is a slow death. Comfort feels good. A warm bed, an easy routine, instant gratification. But comfort is a trap. Think about the greatest warriors, thinkers, and leaders. They didn't rise from comfort. They rose from struggle. The Spartans trained in brutal conditions because they knew comfort breeds weakness. Stoic philosophers like Seneca practiced voluntary hardship, fasting, sleeping on the floor, to prepare their minds for anything. Modern high performers push their limits daily because they know growth only happens in discomfort. If you avoid discomfort, you stay stagnant. If you embrace it, you become stronger than 99% of people. Take the cold shower. Do the hard workout. Chase the goal that scares you, because every time you step out of your comfort zone, you're forging an unstoppable version of yourself. Lesson 7. The obstacle is the way. What if I told you that the thing standing in your way, the failure, the setback, the hardship, is actually the path forward? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means your struggles aren't stopping you, they're shaping you. Lost your business? Now you're forced to innovate. Heartbroken? Now you're forced to rebuild yourself stronger. Rejected? Now you're forced to refine your skills and come back better. Every obstacle carries a hidden gift, a chance to evolve. Most people quit when they hit resistance. But the Stoic way, you turn resistance into fuel. The challenge is the path. The hardship is the lesson. Embrace it, and nothing will ever stop you again. Final thought. Your time is now. You've just learned 7 unbreakable Stoic lessons, but knowledge is useless without action. So here's your challenge. Pick one lesson from this video. Apply it today, because the truth is, you don't have time to waste. Life is happening right now. The storm you're in, it's not here to break you, it's here to make you. The only question is, will you rise? If this video resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and let's build a community of unshakable minds.